We win by 5 for real. She probably gonna be about, let me see, probably about 12-8. Alabama. Yeah.
Game 1 of 3, and a Vanderbilt team that's not only got the best record in the league, but the Commodores have won 4 straight. Enrique Bradfield leads off for Vandy. And Shrek uncorks this one deep to right field, and it is gone. Fair and gone for Shrek. Home run number 13 on the season. And Shrek uncorks this one deep to right field, and it is gone.
She got one of the fans through that big.
Gone for Shrek. Home run number 13 on the season.
They might know each other. Nigga threw her that easy ass shit.
Vandy hasn't flashed a ton of juice this season. 11th in the 14-team league in home runs. But Shrek flexed all over that one.
I mean, this is just a 3-iron out to right field, Tommy. A 4-seamer trying to get it away, and that one is down and in. And
Jarvis pounds it into the grass, and an error by the second baseman, R.J. Austin. And Bama's got a runner aboard. 8th error of the season for Austin. 5 of those have come battle from Wellesley, Mass, and he looks at strike 3. Wellesley season for Austin. 5 of those have come.
Thinking that nigga just walking off. They got down throwing all some shit. This nigga struck out.
He looks at strike 3.
Come on, now. Can't be striking out now. Damn.
And ball 4, Holton lost
That
his
should have been
footing.
the ball too.
That was paired with 5 strikeouts and a 2 for 13 weekend. And he takes this one the opposite way, gets through. Jarvis will advance to third, and Bama's loaded the bases with 1 out.
spinning his wheels.
Well hit, deep center field. Enrique Bradfield back to the warning track. And the catch made with Jarvis tagging from third. He'll score to tie the game on a sac fly from Dominic Temez.
Freshman left-handed hitter in this league.
Breaking ball pulled to the right side. They got the shift on. Only need 1. And that'll do it.
No student athletes were implicated in it, and there were no allegations that the game in question with last Friday's LSU game in Baton Rouge was manipulated in any way.
It's to Parker Nolan with 2 out. And he rips that one into the glove. David, we certainly appreciate your time. That one clipped him. I would imagine, though, kind of like Corbs discovered Holton as, quote, at peace with himself. Smothered at third to second for 1. Austin a hair late to first. He also talked about Davis Diaz making the move to third base because, quote,
but obviously from different sides of the mound.
Curve to the left side, bobbled and gets through. Both Diaz and Bastine had a chance at it.
Well, out there in that shortstop area.
4-pitch walk to Tommy Seidel.
Don't them motherfuckers.
This is a huge at-bat in the game.
And Pinckney drives it deep to left field. Polk back to the fence. It is gone, and Alabama's got something to cheer about. A second-inning grand slam for Andrew Pinckney.
Ain't gonna let that shit hard in the motherfucker way. God damn.
This is a huge at-bat in the game.
And Pinckney drives it deep to left field. Polk back to the fence. What a moment for Pinckney.
Get the barrel to the top of the zone and let it fly. Andrew Pinckney giving the home
run. Yeah,
something to cheer about.
That shit was funny. Now, you stop.
And the timer's fired up. What a big swing of the bat. A lot of ball game left, though, folks.
0-2 again. And Williamson chased it in the dirt. First round bye. Hold and caught.
Current format as close to the way it currently exists as possible. Just because of the incredible single elimination deal, I just don't think it'll be the same.
Grounded to second, where Ed Johnson finds it, and it's a 1-2-3 frame.
In the mix, right? There's another 10 teams that aren't on that graphic that if they get hot could get in the picture.
A banged up South Carolina team that lost a home series to Auburn this past weekend. Ed Johnson swings at the first, little nubber, and it gets by Nolan with a spin, and Austin's recovery's not in time. Caden Rose reached on a fielder's choice last time up. And punched out at 97. Vandy signee. A guy that never showed up. Pete Crow Armstrong went straight into the draft, and Armstrong swore by him and gave him a great recommendation.
And how good he needed to feel about that on the front end.
This ball golfed to left field, and it drops in front of Tommy Sotto. 2 on. And a swing and a miss from Maldonado. That was the biggest threat for Vandy tonight.
And we're seeing it again here tonight.
First pitch swinging, and that over the head of Austin. Tommy Sotto's got a 1-out single. It's the highest scoring inning all season for Mizzou in conference play. Dalton Burgo with a home
bitch
run.
on the gate too.
Help me out
Series
here.
for both those clubs.
Here's Drew Williamson, and that one eludes Bulger. We had a national champion not make it into their conference tournament. Williamson with a fly ball to left. Sotto tagging. Here comes a throw. Did State make it?
Yeah, State. Oh, you got to go way back to last year.
Line drive to the right side. Probably a hopper that's handled by Austin. And that'll close the 4th, but not before Bama tacks on another.
Still 9 league games left to play, so things can happen. We talk about it with teams. It can happen with players, too.
4th strikeout for Luke Holman. They'll throw down to first to finish it. Than it was in years past.
It feels that way to me. I don't have the data to back that up. It certainly feels that way to me.
So you better be closer to the plate, but you got room on top of it. And Bradfield with a single overran by Rose. And Bradfield got hung up between first and second, but his elite speed. That one blocked, breaking for third. Is Vastine, and the ball was dropped over at first. 1-2 from Holman. Reach for and into left field. That'll bring a run home in Vastine. Bradfield will stop at third. Back-to-back 2-out hits for Vanderbilt. Swing and a miss. 5th K for Holman. Kentucky.
Heavy workload.
I don't know, he can't pick.
Kansas midweek.
Probably give him run for his money in that pitcher.
Strike 3 looking, 6 Ks for Riley. I think it's
fair.
Not that those guys don't do a great job of projecting where teams will end up. Announced drop by Polk, his first error of the season. Second error charged to Vandy tonight, projecting where teams will end up. Announced drop by Polk, his first error of the season. Second error charged to Vandy tonight, but a lot of miscues in the field. Ball in addition to baseball, it goes down a 96. Grand Slam machine. It fit in nicely with this team. They got him on the elbow. And a hit by pitch puts Pinckney aboard. Inning, they're 9 all in the 8th inning. Drew Williamson flies it to left. Polk dropped one earlier. 2 hands on this one, but he had to double check it. Nolan goes down swinging.
Yeah, and, Jason Jackson been around.
A lot of processing. Wow. 98-mile-an-hour fastball for Luke Coleman. A 9-pitch, 7th game behind Mississippi State for that last spot. This ball is touched deep left field. Gone. Ed Johnson, simple name, big bat. Second home run of the night for Bama.
And really, Tommy, I think it's the first barreled up ball against Patrick Riley. Somebody finally got the barrel to a four-seamer And Easy Eddie Johnson with a blast over the left field wall. What a season.
Payoff. Ground ball to the left side, and it gets through. Diaz with a one-out single. R.J. Schreck, offline drive. Throw to first is late.
Gets them to 14. The precedent for a top 20 RPI and 14 wins is definitely in their favor.
Interesting Thanksgivings, I bet. Poked up the middle.
Yes.
And Jim Jarvis has his second hit of the game.
Feel it.
Runner goes on a pitch in the dirt. California kept him from going. Ball 4.
Junior play much in Como.
Yeah, tell me about it. Tell Conzo about it. Bounce over the head. Here comes Jarvis to score. And an RBI for Pinckney, who is driven in 5 tonight.
Yeah. That'd be fun. Talking to me 12 to 2, ain't it? Oh, that's gone.
Cook, deep
It's
right
gone.
field, way out of here. 3-run home run for Williamson.
Get somebody in the motherfucking head with that
Bama
bitch.
pouring it
Hey,
on.
it's a game. We just bringing like 4.
Wow.
2. 11-2. Fucking NBA team, fucking NFL team, nigga. We got
It changed things quickly, trying to elevate with 2 strikes, and Drew Williamson was ready for the fastball.
Rounded to third, bobbled. Another error, or at least a misplay by Vandy. And time called.
Oh, it's a ball. Wow.
And that's ball 4.
And for freshman, man, that's a tough adjustment.
Deep into right field. Trek camped underneath it. Catch made, tagging from second is Williams.
Youth coaches.
Strikeout sends us to the 9th.
Gave them the breathing room they needed to go ahead and pull the plug. And, oh, boy. Gave them the breathing room they needed to go ahead and pull the
Woo! Yeah, that's the motherfucker they be hitting them home runs. Oh, I think I read the 2 last game. Oh, I guess I think Kentucky, I think.
plug. And, oh, boy.
Some got it on his eye, I guess.
Swing and a miss.
Then we're gonna go with
1-0. Pull to the right side. Chance for 2. Bobbled. Shuffle for 1. And that's all they'll get. Good recovery by Ed Johnson to get the lead runner. Give the outfielders a chance. Caden Rose says, I got it, and he does, and that'll close an 11-2.
Barehanded.
Alabama win here in game number 1.
I just like that. Alabama winning that bitch all simple.